Hello everyone and welcome back to Vicky's English. Today let's continue learning the most common idioms in English. Why are we doing that? Because this is really important. Many native speakers are using them, and to be fluent in English, you should know it, you should use it, and you should understand it, of course. And in today's video, we're going to cover 10 of them with definitions and examples. This will definitely boost your English and help you sound fluent and more like a native. My piece of advice would be that you watch this video, listen to it, and then you watch it once again and you write down all those idioms in your notebook. So get ready with your pen and your notebook and take notes while watching the second time. Why the second time? Because it's important, first of all, to listen to it, to understand. And of course, if you're just listening, you can easily forget it. So, not to forget this, you need to take your pen and your notebook and write down, okay? Agreed? And also, why am I saying this to you? Because that's my piece of advice how to learn a new language. As I'm learning Spanish myself now, I'm doing the same way. So I'm watching the videos, I'm listening to it because I don't have time to write down, but then I re-watch the second time to brush it up in my mind, to review, to remember, and then I also write down the most interesting or the most useful ones, the most useful expressions. So, are you ready? Let's go. Okay, let's start with the first one. I think this is very commonly used and you should know it. You must have probably heard about it. The first idiom is a piece of cake. So guys, what is a piece of cake? Can you think about that? A piece of cake is something that is really, really easy. So very easy. For example, that test was a piece of cake. This task turned out to be a piece of cake. Don't worry, I'll handle it. That's just a piece of cake. It's just a piece of cake.
Piece of cake. Oh!
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake.
Don't forget to make your own examples in the comments down below. I'll check them out. Add insult to injury. Make a bad situation even worse. Add insult to injury. Add insult to injury. Say it several times together with me so that you can memorize it better. Add insult to injury. For example, he lost his job and on the way home his car broke down, adding insult to injury. Another example would be she was late for the meeting and
To add insult to injury, she forgot the documents.
they told my friend she was too old for the modeling job. And
To add insult to injury, they refused to pay her expenses.
And then to add insult to injury,
Just to add insult to injury.
Not to add insult to injury, but
Because that just adds insult to injury.
okay, now let's go to number 3, to be as cheap as chips. Cheap as chips. That's pretty much clear. I think you know the meaning. Really cheap. Really cheap. To be as cheap as chips. Don't worry, they were as cheap as chips. This dress is on sale and is as cheap as chips. I'll definitely buy it. By the way, my English course is on sale too, so it is as cheap as chips now.
So, about the course, you'll actually have 10 modules, and each module has 4 sections: speaking, reading, listening, and grammar. Do you want to have a peek? So here are basically your modules. You open the lesson, and here we have speaking, reading, listening, grammar. Here you have a great list of advanced vocabulary with explanation. You can listen to the words and phrases. Also, you have some tasks to do. So let's have a look at reading. Yeah, about coffee addicts and so on. I've even added some IELTS listening. so you can try yourself. And of course, we don't forget about grammar, as it is very important.
So the sale will finish soon. Don't miss out this opportunity. So guys, check my bio, check the link, and I will also put the link here in the description of this video. In the description to this video, there will be a link to my course. So if you want to buy my course as cheap as cheaps, which is as cheap as cheaps, don't miss out this opportunity. Let's continue. To cut corners. Can you guess the meaning? To cut corners. To do something in the fastest, cheapest, or easiest way. To cut corners. The construction company cut corners by using cheap materials, resulting in the building collapsing. Her essay is not good enough. I think she may have cut corners this time. Let's say you have a project due tomorrow, and you might be probably tempted to cut corners and rush through it. But that could lead to a lower grade or a subpar outcome. Subpar means below average or not meeting expectations. Do you like to cut corners? Do you often cut corners? Where, when, and why?
You don't pay people, they cut corners.
They cut corners everywhere!
We're talking about cutting corners and...
You know who cut corners?
I like the next phrase. Easy does it. Sounds cool, huh? Easy does it. What could that mean? Well, the meaning is clear. It's used to tell someone to do something very slowly and carefully, especially when there is some potential for harm or mistakes. Easy does it. Easy does it. Don't hurt your back while carrying these heavy bags. Easy does it. Read the text carefully before answering the task. Easy does it.
Easy does it! Easy does it! Easy does it!
Easy does it.
Every cloud has a silver lining. Even in difficult or challenging situations, there is something positive to be found. I didn't get a job I applied for, but then later on, I got an even better opportunity. Every cloud has a silver lining. They broke up and she felt reckless. But then she found another boyfriend of her dreams and they tied the knot, got married. So we could say, every cloud has a silver lining. If she didn't break up with the first boyfriend, she couldn't have found another one. So you could always find something positive in a situation which seems really, really bad. She missed the bus and waited angrily for another one for 1 hour, but then she heard the news about an accident with that bus. She didn't catch up. So every cloud has a silver lining. So every time you have some negative thought in your mind, always stop yourself and say, every cloud has a silver lining. There is something in front of you. There is something that awaits you, and it's something positive. Believe me.
Because every cloud has a silver lining.
Every cloud has a silver lining.
He decided every cloud has a silver lining.
Every cloud has a silver lining.
To give someone the cold shoulder. The cold shoulder. It means to ignore someone. Ignore someone, to give someone the cold shoulder.
You gotta give her the cold shoulder.
Sort of giving her the cold shoulder treatment.
His wife was giving him the cold shoulder.
And now you give me the cold shoulder.
Really giving me the cold shoulder.
You see how she gives me the cold shoulders?
He didn't reply back. I think he's giving me the cold shoulder. Do you like to give the cold shoulder? Then we cannot be good friends. I don't like when people are giving me the cold shoulder. I can't stand it when you give me the cold shoulder. Got it? It takes one to know one. This idiom is said when someone can recognize similar qualities in someone else because they themselves have those qualities. Let me make it more clear. Listen to these examples. If someone says to you, "You're always interrupting me," you could respond with, "It takes one to know one," implying that they themselves are guilty of interrupting others. Another example could be if someone accuses you of being lazy, you could also say, "It takes one to know one," if you also think that they are lazy as well. "You're such a gossip." Well, it takes one to know one.
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 Ignorance is bliss. To be better off not knowing. I prefer not to ask about his ex-girlfriends. Ignorance is bliss. I decided that I wouldn't tell anything personal to my grandmother. Ignorance is bliss. In some situations, ignorance is bliss.
Ignorance is bliss.
Ignorance is bliss.
Ignorance is bliss.
Okay. Ignorance is bliss.
Okay, and the last one. To go back to the drawing board. To go back to the drawing board. To go back to the drawing board. To start again from the beginning, because the current idea or plan is not working. Let's get back to the drawing board. Let's go back to the drawing board. And do everything again, and again, and again. I've tried so hard designing a new product, but after presenting that to the team, I realized that I have to go back to the drawing board. Have you ever had to go back to the drawing board on the project before?
Back to the drawing board.
Back to the drawing board.
To the drawing board.
No need.
Back to the drawing board.
No more drawing boards.
So guys, we've covered 10 idioms so far. So how was it? Is it clear now? Are you ready to use them in your daily life, in your speech? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching this video, and let me know which one is your favorite. Which idiom is your favorite? Personally, I love idioms. What about you? And I'm reminding you once again that I created my course and now it's on a big sale, so you can still have time to have an access to my course with a big discount, 75%. So I will be happy to see each one of you on my course, and I would be happy to get some feedback as well. Thank you so much. And of course, if you want me to make more long videos like this, if you find them useful, you're free to donate if you want so in Buy Me a Coffee. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe, because here you'll find a lot of useful information, a lot of useful knowledge, idioms, expressions, phrases, and so on. See you next time. Bye bye. Now try to remember the meanings of these idioms. Let's go through them one more time. A piece of cake. A piece of cake. To add insult to injury. To add insult to injury. To be as cheap as chips. To be as cheap as chips. To cut corners. To cut corners. Easy does it. Easy does it. Every cloud has a silver lining. Every cloud has a silver lining. To give someone the cold shoulder. To give someone the cold shoulder. It takes one to know one. It takes one to know one. Ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. To go back to the drawing board. To go back to the drawing board. Now try to make examples with these idioms down below and have a nice day.